Return to 94.3 WSC. Keyword traffic at 94.3WSC.com.
It's a stressor, you know that. That's why we're 15th on the list in the nation for, stressful states to be living in here in the Palmetto State. So what do you do then? You got people, losing jobs, out of work, jobs not paying enough. Now you've got a new baby coming. And does your company offer paid time off? There's a study out, men saying, well, we value having the paternity leave. Have you even asked your employer? Maybe you should. But they're conflicted about taking the time off. You know how it feels when you go on vacation, then you come back. I mean, by the way, folks, so many people in this down economy, because they're wearing so many hats nowadays, they're just leaving the vacation on the table. They're not even taking it. So imagine if wife just had a baby ahead of Father's Day coming up on Sunday. We're talking with workplace culture expert Michael Rose on Mornings with Kelly Gold. And I can't even imagine, with folks not even taking vacation, what a dad would have to come back to if he took time off for, mom to have a baby.
And up to 3 months on top of that, right?
3 months. Well, let me just say, Facebook offers new dads 4 months of paid leave. That, to me, is a shocker, Michael.
And I believe that Yahoo offers 8 weeks. So we're definitely seeing an increase in not just paternity leave, but let companies with good workplace cultures offer paid paternity leave. So,
well, you say good workplace. Well, wait. You say good workplace culture, but you know what I'm talking about when you go away just for a little vacation. You come back, people are like, did you have a good time? You're treated like a leper.
Yeah, that first day back after time away from the office is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's a whole segment right there.
I know.
But I think it's a matter of resources. Few businesses are designed to have people away from the office. Most managers don't properly prepare their direct reports to be able to take time, not just for paternity or maternity, but just like you mentioned, it's just a simple vacation.
Yeah.
But it's actually a good stress test for the company, not just for the person, but the company as well. The company is stable enough to offer non-paid or even paid paternity leave and doesn't. It may not be about the time or the money, but how the company is designed. So if you own a company or you're managing people, it's a good question to ask yourself. Can you run your company without a key employee for 3 months?
Well, I do find it interesting that the companies that we're talking about that are actually giving dads paid time off to be dads, new dads, are tech companies. Google. Google, what is our dad that actually won our we've got a giveaway here on 94.3 WSC, a basket for Dad's Day weekend. I think he works at Google. He's got 3 kids under 4 years old. I think he said they offer, I could be wrong on this, but I think it was something like 6 weeks. But they offer paternity leave. They're all tech companies.
Tech companies, but if we could drill down a little farther, they're companies who value great workplace culture. And, we here at Mojo Media Labs, my company, encourage employees to, for example, go to baseball games, go to dance recitals, be there for your family during those life events, not just when life starts, but throughout life. And I think that's so very important. My book, ROE Powers ROI, provides that framework that everyone can get on the same page in order to build not just a stable foundation, but build a great culture as well.
But it sounds easy to do, but you know how this works. So it's hard to do, easy to say. What about, the Major League Baseball? I mean, talk about workplace culture. Met second baseman Daniel Murphy, boy, did he get backlash when he missed the season's, first 2 games to be with his wife during the birth of their first child?
And really got a lot of criticism for that, right? As a matter of fact, they even suggested that his wife goes through a C-section in order to not miss first 2 games of the season.
Wow.
So let's take baseball, for example, or let's take Wall Street, for example. What type of workplace culture are in those industries? Or is it all about the bottom line, all about the results, the stats, the winning? I would say that the stakes are just as high for small to medium-sized businesses as well. But I see it time and time again. Workplaces that value culture can also produce at a very high level and be very successful, but yet through that process have happy employees at the same time.
Michael Rose is a workplace culture expert. We're talking about dads. Should you feel bad if you decide to take time off ahead of Father's Day coming up on Sunday? Michael, what about, we are talking about the stressors, especially here in the Palmetto State. We're 15th in the nation when it comes to traffic. And stressors paying the bills. If mom's taking time off and she's only making a percentage of her pay, what about dad? How can he take time off? Are we still talking a percentage of pay here? And how do you pay the bills?
This stress just clearly is not on the side of the employer who, if you value workplace culture and how to give back to your employees so they can take time off, but it clearly is also on the side of the employee as well. And I think non-paid or even paid paternity leave will
Isn't that incredible? 14%. Here I was talking about dad getting the shaft because I had to go 3 different places just to find a T-shirt for any Dad's Day stuff. How about that when it comes to paid time off? Michael Rose, workplace culture expert here on Mornings with Kelly Golden.